so it was that the Princess Veronica Sawyer assisted in the murders of 3 of her high school classmates. Okay, but her Prince, JD, saved her by strapping a bomb to his chest and blowing up the football field. Well, she and Martha lived. And I mean, everyone else, they all lived happily, happily, happily ever after. The couple would be happily leaving the chapel, eternally tied, if it weren't for a few loose ends. As the curtain descends, there is nothing but loving and laughter. When the fairy tale ends, the heroine's usually a bride. Ella, the girl of the cinders, did the wash in the walls and the windows, but she landed a prince who was brawny and blue-eyed and blonde. Still, I honestly doubt that she could ever have done it without that crazy lady, you know, with the wand. Cinderella had outside help. I have no one but me. Fairy godmother, 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 where can you be? I haven't got a fairy godmother. I haven't got a godmother. I have a mother. A plain, ordinary woman. Snow White was so pretty, they tell us that the queen was insulted and jealous when the mirror declared that Snow White was the fairest of all. She was dumped on the border, but was saved by some men who adored her. Oh, I grant you, they were small, but there were 7 of them, practically a regiment. I am alone in the night, by myself, not a dwarf, not an elf, not a goblin inside. That girl had 7 determined little men working day and night just for her. Oh, sure, the queen gave her a poison apple. But even so, she lived happily, happily, happily ever after. A magical kiss counteracted the apple eventually. Though I know I'm not clever, I'll do what they tell me I have to. I want some happily ever after to happen to me. Winifred, maid of the mire, has one simple human desire. Oh, I ask for no more than 2 shoes on the floor next to mine. Someone to fly and to float with, to swim in the marsh and the moat with. As for this one, well, he'd be fine. Yeah. And I'm burning to bring it about. If I don't, I'll be stuck with goodbye and good luck and get out. But I don't want to get out. I want to get happily, happily, happily ever after. I want to walk happily out of the chapel, eternally tied. For I know that I'll never live happily ever after. Till after I'm a bride. And then I'll be happily happy. Yes, happily happy. And thoroughly satisfied. Satisfied. Satisfied.